Hey everybody, today Lisa and I, we are on the Carnival Horizon. We're on the lobby deck or deck 3, and this is a public space as well as cabins. And we're standing back here in the aft elevators, and so we're going to show you the Meridian restaurant. Now, as you can see, that big blank spot right there, that is the kitchen. You can only access the restaurant on deck 3 from the aft elevators if you need elevators. So we're going to go take a look at this restaurant, go up, go over, and then go down. So let's start right here. So they have their menus posted up here, but it's a restaurant's all electronic, so you would scan the QR code at your table. Absolutely beautiful restaurant, guys. Sort of middle area over where the deck 4 seats up there overlook down here. We'll stay to the right. And remember, the kitchen is back in there. I do like the decor in this restaurant. Lots of seating over there, but we'll show you that in a little bit. I would think this section right here would be a little bit more quiet. It's sort of cut off a little bit from everything else. You get all the way to the back of the ship here. Yeah, it's too dark for you to see anything out there. We're going to sneak forward a little bit and show you a little of this inside area here. You got 2 tops all right down there. Nice seating area here. Kind of cool, tall table right there in the middle. We'll catch that when we get up to that. That's a cool looking table. But this restaurant is mirror imaged. This table's down this side like there was the other side. So yeah, I think it would be nice and quiet over here. All right, we're going to cut across to the middle. So you can see that tall table that I was talking about. There's a bar right here inside the restaurant too. Don't often see that. So let's finish on this side. So there is your Meridian restaurant. Reception area again. There are restrooms just outside the restaurant here. There's a ladies' room on this side. And on the opposite side is the men's room. Now, normally these things are outside the restaurant, but here they're within the compound of the restaurant. And remember, that's all we can see of deck 3 from this part of the ship because the kitchen is technically back here. So we're going to have to go up the stairs, over and down. So we will see you on the other side. All right, so as you see, we've gone up and over. Here's the back side of the restaurant. Doors are closed. I do believe these doors always remain closed. They want you to access from the other side, but since it's closed right now, we'll go ahead and access from here so we don't have to go up and over again. So your tables They're prepping for tomorrow already. Folding all the linens. Thousands of napkins and forks and knives. And the machine doesn't do it. It's all humans. So slightly different decor in here in the Reflection restaurant instead of the Meridian. The Meridian restaurant is where your anytime dining is. This restaurant would be seating, traditional seating. As you can see, it's only one story here. And the other side is mirror imaged. We're not going to go all the way over there. It's just mirror imaged. As I was mentioning, here's the main access point. This is where you would normally come in to the Reflection restaurant. Here's your reception desk right here. This leads out to the atrium area. That is so cool. It just reminds me of a tornado.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Little seating area over here as well. Here's your guest services area. This is the area that you come onto the ship. So it's always busy on embarkation day. Nice little area here. Your forward elevators and stairs are right there, but we're gonna stay to the right here. Machine to register your card to your key card. Now there are some cabins on this deck. We'll do that in a separate video, but the cabins are up in there. And that's all offices. Let's cross the other side. We're gonna have to step lightly because they're cleaning. And access to the elevators and stairs right here. Stairs. Cutting across the other side. See men's, ladies, and accessible. The cabins are back there. Here's your Carnival Adventures desk right here. Carnival Adventures. A couple computer kiosks over here. We'll see we're on the other side of the atrium here. It's a great space. More seating area. And access in and out of the ship from there. And I'm pretty sure that's exactly the side we came in. We're on the mezzanine or deck 4. This is all public area. And so we're going to show you where all the public spaces are in relationship to elevators, stairs, bathrooms, and different things. Now, we do like to stay to the right. All the way up here at the front of the ship, staying to the right, you have the Liquid Lounge, the theater. They call it the Liquid Lounge. You have a men's room and an accessible cabin on this side.
Accessible bathroom.
Accessible cabin, yeah. Accessible bathroom. Way to go, Robert. They may be in here rehearsing and things, so we're just gonna peek. No, they're not. You do have access to get up to deck 5 from in here, but this is all your deck 4 seating. And what I talked about being unique is most theaters don't have this wide open space. There's chairs that are permanently mounted. The chairs are not permanently mounted here, as you can see. So just a little bit different look and feel. And in fact, as you can see, the bar is right here inside the theater. Most theaters do not have bars inside of them. Now, as you see, there are a couple of poles, pillars, 2 on the side, 2 really on that side. There's a smaller one back there as well, same on the other side, but Just know you have some sightline issues there. Ladies' room right here. Remember the men's and the accessible running on the side. Up here on deck 4 in the center atrium is where a lot of the shops are. A little treasure zone here, lots of stuff for the kids. Little seating area here. Access to the forward elevators and stairs. This also overlooks, this is the atrium area, which is nice. More seating area is here. Here's your courtside liquor and tobacco. If liquor and tobacco is your thing, you got a store here. Get some great deals typically on alcohol and tobacco. We'll see hip fish on the way back. We're getting into the casino. Technically not supposed to be videoing in there, so we're not actually gonna spin the camera around to see machines. It's a decent sized casino. We're just gonna cut straight through. Midship elevators and stairs are back here. You didn't see them right there, but we're gonna stay to this side. There's no way to go to the right from the casino. Have to go to the left or to those midship elevators and stairs. Speaking of midship elevators and stairs, they're right here. Ladies' room. On this side is your Club O2. Since we can't keep to the right, we'll just show you this real quick. This will be closed and typically locked, but this is your Club O2, which are for the 15 to 17-year-olds. No, it's actually open, but the lights are out, but I think you can get the idea. So you've got a nice little gathering area over here, seating area. Got a jukebox, foosball. Yeah, nice area. I like the little seating areas up in there. So there's your Club O2. Carnival's kids program is absolutely amazing. Each of the areas dedicated for a certain age group, and all of the activities are, of course, catered towards that age group. A lot of times for the 15 to 17-year-olds, they just need a place to gather. Of course, we're back in the midship elevators and stairs. Casino's that way, but we're gonna get back this way. Ladies' room. You just have to walk easy and slow because they're cleaning the floors. Well, here's your Skybox sports bar. It was really busy in here yesterday, because football games and stuff going on. And these, you can't tell, but these are all TVs up there. So they have different games and stuff going on in there. On some of the other ships, this would be the Heroes Bar. But here it's called the Skybox Sports Bar. Artwork all up and down here. Here's an accessible bathroom right there. Here's the office to your Park West people. Men's room right here. Here's your Limelight Lounge. The door is open, but I'm pretty sure you can see that it says Limelight. So they do comedians in here. They'll do dancing in here. Limelight is a mixed-use club in a lot of the Carnival ships. The newer ones will have a dedicated sort of club space. I don't want to say disco, but dedicated club. A lot of the ships don't. So the limelight is mixed use. There is an exit this way. It's an emergency exit. The door is normally closed. We're going to go out the way that you would normally have to go. Now we're heading towards the back of the ship in the deck 4 area of the Meridian restaurant. We have a couple of conference rooms up here. We'll just go ahead and show you this one now, and then we'll show you the other side. We're just going to have Lisa hold that door. It's very heavy. So if you're having a convention at sea, this is sort of the convention space. And it can be morphed, I believe. No, that's a smaller dedicated space. There's sort of an air wall down there that can be removed. But it looks more like an annex for the restaurant than it does convention space. But they do call it the convention center. Ladies' room right there. Men's room will be over here on the other side, right there, as well as access to the conference room that's on this side of the ship. And that is the emergency exit outside of the Limelight Lounge. You would normally not enter that way. So let's go inside the Meridian restaurant here on deck 4. Your reception area. That's the other conference room. There's stairs to get down stairs. Overlooking this. These would be fun. I think some fun tables to sit at right here at the rail, overlooking what goes on downstairs. I do serve breakfast here at the Meridian restaurant. I'm not sure about the Reflection restaurant, to be honest with you. There's a whole seating area over here. That leads out over here. Yeah, that'd be a nice area to sit too, I think, Lisa.
I think so.
Right? Almost like a private table.
Yeah.
Nook over there. And same thing on this side. Nice and quiet in here tonight. A lot of times they have the music playing in the middle of the night. The people that are in here working, I guess it helps them stay awake. But there's actually nobody in here working right now. Maybe that's why the music is off. Stairs to get down to the 3rd deck. That is it. That is the sort of the conference room again on that side. Meridian restaurant. So now we're going to double back to the atrium area so we can see all the stuff that's on this side of the ship. Which means we have to walk back through where they were cleaning again. So we'll see you in the atrium. Right back where we took the detour, and I mentioned before hip fish. So there's your hip fish. Put your watches in there, some back hacks and things, Little seating area over here. Some more seating area. DJ musicians stand up here if they're doing entertainment for the atrium area. Forgot your purse or want to get a new one? You can do that here at the Island Travelers. And that is it. We're on the promenade deck or promenade deck, however you pronounce it. Deck 5. This is a mixed-use deck, meaning there are cabins here in the back that are all part of the Havana Suites. But we're up here at the front elevator, and we're going to show you all the public spaces today in this video. We do like to stay to the right, so we're going to circle over here to the right. We are all the way up in the front. Up here is what's called the Liquid Lounge. We call it the theater. There is an outside area. We will show you that in a different video as well. Did I miss the restrooms? Yes, I did. You've got an accessible cabin and a men's room. Did I say cabin again? Oh my good lord. And accessible restrooms as well as men's room. Good lord. So we're up here on the balcony area, the upper deck here in the Liquid Lounge. I love the fact that they've used the glass. So if you're sitting here close to the railing, you have no obstructions. I do like that. Yeah, just a very unique theater lounge, whatever you want to call it, because the seating down there on the floor is not permanently bolted down. Those chairs all move around, which I just find very, very interesting. Let's move on out. See the rest of the deck 5. There's a little bar area here as well. There's a big bar downstairs. Don't often see bars inside of theaters. There is probably the ladies' room right here and access to the outside, but we'll show you that during the daylight. That door I thought would normally be open. That's okay. We'll cut back through the stairs. And elevators, right where we started. No, I guess it's always closed. No, it would be open. Yeah, don't know why that was closed. We'll go back here. Here's some more hip fish. It's your Carnival logo shirts. Right, Carnival logo shop all together. Anything Carnival merch is in there. Here's the other hip fish. Accessories, sunglasses, backpacks, makeup, perfumes, all right here. Overlook the center atrium. World famous cherry on top. You got a sweet tooth. They've got a fixin' for ya. All kinds of candy in there. Looks like a little ice cream shop as well. We'll catch that other side on the way back. And an ATM here and a card registration machine there. And here's your piano bar 88. This is a very, very popular space here on Carnival ships. It's they've got the piano player or play and kind of sing along and stuff. It's real fun. Can look down over the casino. They have this glass here so the people that are smoking, the smoke doesn't really waft up here. Your Fahrenheit 555 steakhouse is right here. So if you're into a nice steak dinner, You're going to want to book Fahrenheit 555. This is a specialty restaurant. Is not included. As you can see, not a ton of tables in here. So, as I mentioned, if you want to have a nice upscale steak dinner, make sure you make reservations sooner than later. They have a nighttime menu as well as a lunch menu. That, I believe, is access to midships, elevators, and stairs. Again, not sure why it's closed. We'll come back around here and see inside. But here's a world-famous Alchemy bar. Here's your pixel area where you get your photos and things. We're going to just sort of take a quick detour back over here. So remember, this is where the midship elevators and stairs are. And it is normally always open. Don't know why they have it closed today. Handicap accessible restroom, men's room.
And ladies.
And the ladies?
Yep.
Oh, I missed it. The ladies is on that side, men's is on this side. This is where you would come and get your gifts if you're platinum or diamond. Come down to the pixel desk area right there. On this ship right now, it's hats, a little video wall. The Horizon does have a pig and anchor. Here on this ship, this is also an upscale restaurant. It is not included. You have to make a reservation. They brew their own beer. There's the brewing. I do believe they have a tour or class on how that all happens. So if you're into microbrews, you come check that out. A little stage here in the corner. And some seating down here. I do believe there's some seating on the outside as well, but again, we'll check that out on a day that the sun is out. It's kind of dark out there at night. Hard to see. There's more little photo kiosks. You can sit down here and look up your pictures digitally. Digitally. Speaking of pictures, if you want to sit down and have a real nice photo session outside of the normal ones, this is a studio inside here. Now, those cost far more than the normal pictures, but the pictures, I promise you, they come out absolutely fantastic. We did a sitting like that, not on Carnival, but on another cruise line. And yeah, the pictures are to die for. Here's your Carnival insider spot right there. Your Java Blue and Shake spot right here. Getting into the Ocean Plaza. There's your Ocean Plaza bar on that side. But over here is sort of the little club area. I had a band playing here last night. It sounded pretty good. Men's, women's, and accessible restrooms are back there. Getting back into the Havana bar area, as you can see. These doors are normally propped open. I love this area on this ship. And the reason why I said on this area on this ship is, as you see right in front of me, there's a stage. On most of the other ships that we've been on with Carnival that have a Havana bar, the stage has not really been a thought out thing. The musicians are sort of stuck in the corner, and the dance area is sort of where everybody's trying to walk to come and go. So the fact that they've got this dedicated area here for the band and for dancing, it makes coming and going a lot easier. Now, as you can see, the Havana area out there requires a wristband. Plus, they're cleaning right now, so we're not going to go out there. I'm not sure we could get out there anyway. Let's see. Yeah, they have it all shut off. But there's a pool back here. We'll just sneak out real fast. All right, because during the daytime hours, we can't get back here at all. We've got a couple hot tubs, your own dedicated pool, and a bar. And remember, this is just for the Havana cabin people. So if you're staying outside of the Havana cabins, you would not have access to this area of the ship. Little towel station. If you walk around either side, you would actually get to the balcony part of your cabins. Here's your Havana bar, which unfortunately we heard from our cabin. We're right above here, cabin 6455, and we could hear them in here playing last night. I think they stopped around midnight, the band did.
Around 11:30, I think.
11:30 last night.
Yeah.
We'll give you updates about that through our live show. If you're watching a replay of this, you can check that out. We'll give you updates on the noise. It wasn't bad. It was noticeable. Now there are cabins back here. We'll show you those in a different video. All right, we're back by the Alchemy Bar in the area that overlooks the casino. This is your Banzai Sushi and Teppanyaki right here. So if you are into sushi, you would come here. This is an upscale restaurant, so you'd pay extra for this. You could sit there at the bar and get sushi as well. But for me, this is my favorite area right here. It's a toss-up between here or the steakhouse. So they only have 2 tables on this ship. Again, if you're into the teppanyaki where they cook right here in front of you, definitely do not wait till last minute to book your reservation here. Now this does have a library. They're in here working on something. So we're just going to move that out of the way just for now so we can show you inside. It's a really nice library. Yesterday, during embarkation day, they had this place filled up with artwork, which I thought was a bit strange for the library, but there's some books back here. And they are doing, I don't know if they're just adding the seating area or something, but that's why it was all roped off. Games back here that you can check out and play. Monopoly, checkers, Risk. And the tables are chessboards too. Yeah, nice quiet library.
It is nice.
Yeah. You want to move that stanchion back for me?
Yes.
Okay. While she's doing that, we're going to continue back into the main atrium area. So here's your Effie Jewelers. Getting jewelry here on a ship is not a bad idea. Prices are, for the quality that is offered, usually really good. Another upscale watch. Front Street watches. I think Hipfish had some watches on board too, but there's another watch area here. forward elevators and stairs right there. I'm going to stay to the right. More jewelry. That puts us right back where we started, here at the very front of the ship. We're on the Lido deck, or deck 10. And up here it's a mixed deck. There are cabins up in the front, but we'll show you those in a different video. We're going to show you all the public areas, or the outside areas. And we are back here in the rear elevators. So we're going to go out the door here and show you the Tides bar area and the Tides pool, and then give you a 360-degree look. Let's go over to the right. If you're wanting pizza, here is your pizzeria, Del Capitano. There's lots of seating out here. A drink station. There is access to get upstairs here. Apparently, for whatever reason, it's closed. Don't know why. There's people up there. Very strange. So again, here's your Tides pool. And then you can see right out the back here. What you're looking at down there, that's the back of deck 5. That's for the Havana Suites. That's exclusive to the Havana Suites. Another set of stairs to get up to deck 11. Coffee station here. Of course, the Tides bar. And then you have your seafood shack right here. They love seafood. This is sort of an a la carte menu. It's not included. The price list is right there. Now let's go into the Lido Marketplace, or the buffet. It is basically separated into 2 areas. You have the area here, which we'll show you in just a second, and then a similar area on the other side. Again, we'll show you that as well. So here's a nice drink station, water, coffee, hot chocolate. There's an entrance here to Cucina, as well as the Asian kitchen. So here's your buffet area. They're getting ready for lunch. So you've got station here, station there. Over here is the deli. This is where they make sandwiches for you. And there's sort of another station over there, which is usually desserts. And they have a station over here, which is desserts as well. Sometimes it's fruit, sometimes it's dessert. They move around. So Lisa and I were talking about, on one of our live shows, the hand cleaning stations. This is them. I know it says, sorry, I'm not working. But basically what you do is you shove your hand down in here, and there's a sensor. And when the sensor realizes your hand is in there, the water comes on, and it spins around in a circle in there with a little bit of soap, and it cleans your hands. So it's very, very unique. What I find most interesting is I think we've only found 2 of them on the entire ship that are working. And they don't have a old school backup where you just walk up and turn on the water. So you may have to go use the restrooms if you want to wash your hands. Now here's the other side. Again, full drink station here. This is a bigger sign because you've got multiple stations here, plus your 2 big stations here in the middle. I said they're getting ready for lunch. Roast pork today for lunch. And they have sort of the same thing on this side that they had on the other side. Both sides are exactly the same. Gonna have fruit and breads and empanadas here. More fruit and some cookies. Ice cream is right here. Out here to the main pool area now. There's the drink station right here to my right. Over here to the left is Guy's Burgers. We'll turn around so you can see it. So there's your Guy's Burgers. All the fixins for you to add. And the midship elevators and stairs are right over there, as well as bathrooms. So this is where the sail away party happens right here. A lot of the pool activities all happen in this area right here. And probably one of the biggest activities that happen here is are the bars. On one side is the Blue Iguana, and on the other side here is your Red Frog. Stairs to get up to deck 11. You need towels. You can get your towels right here. If you have little ones that need a life vest, they have them here for you. Now this leads to the forward elevators and stairs, and the only thing back here are cabins, so we're not going to go all the way through here, but there's your forward elevators and stairs. So let's turn around and cover the other side for you. They do movies out here. They show them up there. As I mentioned, here's your Blue Iguana. So here's the Blue Iguana Cantina. You can do burritos and tacos and things, and the salsa bar that goes with it. And a drink station. Let's see is this one working? Here, Lisa, hold that and let me see if I can get this to work. And it stops automatically. Paper towels. Where they have that thing full. Can't get any out. That's how you wash your hands here on the Carnival Horizon. So we're back into the other side now of the buffet, or the Lido Marketplace. Another ice cream station. We sort of showed you this from the other side, but I just want to let you know you can get here as well. Full drink station right there. And again is the other entrance. We're back towards the back set of stations that you can get food at. Again, the sweet spot. So this is where some of the desserts are. You got a self-service beer station, the deli. Again, we showed you this already. Another one of those hand washing stations that currently looks like it's working. Full drink station. This little seating area. And here we are, back out by the pizza, as well as the Tides pool. So there you go, everybody. That is 360 degrees here on deck 10. We are on deck 11, and deck 11 is sort of a mixed deck, meaning there's cabins up in the front and public spaces back here in the back. As you can see, that is right where we are here at the very, very back of the ship. But before we go outside, over here is where the Asian kitchen and Cucina del Capitano is. We're going to show you, on the right is Cucina, on the left is the Asian kitchen. Now for lunchtime, and Lisa's going to confirm this for us, but lunchtime, I believe, is free if you want to come in here for lunch. But dinner time, there's a fee associated with the Italian restaurant here. But Lisa's going to confirm that for us. So there's the inside of your Cucina del Capitano. We'll go across and look at the Asian kitchen. This is the Asian kitchen. So lunchtime complimentary, dinner $24. We're going to head outside and show you around the outside of deck 11. So up here, as you can see, we're overlooking the Tides pool area here at the back. This is another area for the smokers up here. This whole area back here, right from there to there. So if you're a smoker, this is a place you would want to potentially come. You do have some nice chairs in that area back there. Now the rest of this area here is just regular loungers. Let's see where this leads. I wonder if it goes back to the realm. It's locked. I was thinking it might be a bathroom, but I wasn't sure. These are like a foam thing on here, so if you run into the pole, you're not going to hurt yourself. Behind here is your Camp Ocean playground. It's for the little ones. Shower. There's a ladies' room, accessible restroom. You just hit that button right there and the door will automatically open. Here is another smoking area here on deck 11. I love that this area is fully covered. Obviously you see some sun sneaking in there, but most of the area is covered. So even if the weather's nasty, you could sit out here if you wanted to. Same thing back here. You have all these cool little seating areas tucked back here, like little love seats. And they're fully covered. Overlooking the party, right? Because it's where a lot of the party happens, up here on the pool deck. want to make sure that I point out this door for you. I didn't want you to think I skipped something. Behind this door is nothing but cabins. As you can see, all the cabin doors. So if you're staying in these cabins and you have accessibility issues, there are steps. So you can't get out here from the cabins. Technically, you would have to go down, go to the midship elevators and come back up. Because right here on this side and that side, both of them have stairs. So Lisa just made it back and she said Cucina is complimentary at lunch, $24 for dinner. Now we are by the midship elevators, and inside here there's some other things. So we're just going to take a quick little detour. And the things that are in here, the clubhouse at Sports Square, it's up there. But in here is Camp Ocean. So if you have little ones, 2 to 5, 6 to 8, and 9 to 11, this is where you would come. There's kids in there. All right, so we can't go in. So they also have this dedicated area up here called Dr. Seuss Bookville. So they do readings up here with Dr. Seuss and Thing 1 and 2. And so it's real nice. So if you have kids, the area up here is amazing for them. But because there's kiddos in there already, we're not going to go in. But just know it's from Deck 11, midship elevators is how you get here. And just so we don't miss this, we're going to go take a detour up here just real fast and make sure we don't miss it. Okay, so we can get there from outside. So I just wanted to make sure that wasn't a space that was only accessible from Deck 11. You can get there from Deck 12. So we'll look at that when we do the actual Deck 12. Back where we left off. Men's room. Remember on the other side was the ladies' room and the accessible restroom. See, there's a nice play area in there for the kiddos as part of the Camp Ocean area. And here we are now at the other side, at the back of the ship. So we have now gone 360 degrees here on Deck 11. We're on the Spa, Waterworks, and Sports Deck, or Deck 12. We're all the way up here at the front elevators. Now, before we go into this, if you have mobility challenges and a scooter or a wheelchair, the front elevators are the only elevators that is going to give you access to what is outside. The midship and the aft elevators do not come up to Deck 12, so you'd want to use the forward elevators. We'll go outside in a minute, but back here is the spa. So let's go take a look back here. You have all kinds of treatment rooms back in there. And there's a rest area back in here. We'll go over here too. Ladies' dressing room, men's dressing room. Here's the thermal suite inside here. It's the whole thermal suite. There are people using it, so we're not going to go in. Here's your relaxation area here. Let's go up to the other side. So here's the fitness center. I have towels for you. All kinds of workout equipments. They have little rooms here to meet with personnel if you want to come up with a fitness regimen for yourself. And we are facing forward. So if it's a sea day, you got great views out the front of the ship. And over here, there's some more equipment. Over on this side, there's some classrooms and stuff, but there are people over there, so we're not going to go over there. We didn't just show you from this side the classrooms. So there's a spin cycle room here. There's actually no class going on in here. But they do yoga and stuff over on the other side and all kinds of stuff. And you have access from the other side of the ship to get in here as well. In fact, we'll go this way to leave. We just sort of did a loop because here's the relaxation lounge we've already showed you, or at least pointed out, in the thermal suite. Wish we could show you more, but you want to give people their privacy. All right, let's go outside and see what's outside here on deck 12. That gives you access to cabins that are up there. They do have a ramp here, so you can access if you're in a scooter or chair. Accessibility restroom. We'll show you more of what we just went by from the other side, but here's a nice little play area with all the slides and the big bucket drops. We'll show you that when we get to the other side because it's easier to see over there. We see we overlooking the main pool area here. Stairs to get up and down, or down, I should say, at least from here. Foosball table. And then we have our little running track. Now, up here is the ropes course, as well as the sky track, or sky ride. You access it from here. So I know we're going up a deck, but this is the only way to get there. So we don't want to miss it. We're going to come up here now. Ooh, and a giant chess set and some mini golf course up here as well. This area of the mini golf is an extension of the mini golf down there, but we'll show you that in a minute. But if you want to do the ropes course, you access from here, one side or the other. One's the exit, one's the entrance, obviously. The sky ride is over here. Not sure I can do that. We'll see. I don't know. For those new to the channel, I'm afraid of heights. So ropes course and those things, well, I have a problem. All right, so as we come back down, here's the main area of the mini golf. They call this area the sports square. Nice seating area, a couple billiards here as well. But behind here is something called the clubhouse. So before we get too far away from it, let's go take a peek in there. That's the biggest billiards table I've ever seen. So you get some foosball tables, you got some ping pong tables in here. What's nice about that they're inside is, when the weather is crappy or just windy, sometimes it's too windy and you try to play ping pong and you hit the ball and the ball goes that way. Plus it's air conditioned, so it feels nice in here. Let's continue. Now here towards the very back of the ship is what I would call the sports court, full basketball. I mean, in fact, I think this is the tallest sports court I've seen on a ship. You could be mid-court and rainbow a three-pointer and it's not going to hit the top. All kinds of different things in there. They'll play a little soccer or football, depending on what you call it from where you are in the world. I'm sure they do pickleball and all kinds of other things in there. From a fitness standpoint, there's all these little vignettes around up here to stop and do some different exercises. And there's always instructions on how to use the equipment, just like there's one over here. There are stairs on both sides to get down to the other decks. By the way, 7 laps up here equals 1 mile. So you're trying to get your full exercise in and count the miles. 7 laps up here is a mile. Some more of these fitness apparatus right there, as well as one more over there. So if you want to run your laps, you continue this way, but we're going to continue this way. Set of stairs to get down. So as you can see, there's sort of your aqua park. It's called the Dr. Seuss Waterworks. And I got a lot of neat installations here, multiple slides. Now, you get to the slides by going up these stairs. We're going to show you in just a minute, but they all end down here. Looks real fun, guys. On the sea day, lots of kiddos here, as well as big kiddos. It's good for the adults too, not just the little ones. The only thing left on this deck, or left to see, I should say, it's not on this deck, is the Serenity deck, which you can get to by elevators, but we're going to go ahead and walk up there and just cover that now. I did forget to mention there's a restroom on this side as well. Apologize. There's a little area to sit up here. Now, if you're wanting to go on any of the slides, you're going to have to do what I just did, is walk up these set of stairs here, which bring you up here. And then you would walk up these flights of stairs to get to the launch point up there, and you would end down there. Behind us is the Serenity deck. Adults only area, 21 and up. The furniture up here is also very cushy. It's a little bit different than the other areas. And you can access this from the forward elevators and stairs, right? It says we're on deck 15, but you can get there from the outside just like we did as well. Men's restroom right there. It's a nice bar out here. The way that it's designed with these scoops. We were up here one of the days and it wasn't very windy at all. Wasn't too bad. This is 21 and up, adults only. This side of the bar is Fresh Creations. And we finish on the opposite side of the deck, which is right where we started, right down there. So we have now gone 360 degrees, showing you deck 12 and up. Hopefully you saw an area that you might like to hang out at. Is it Serenity deck, adults only? Or are you into all the fun water slides in the water park? I don't know, whatever your choice is, you're gonna have a fantastic time. But don't forget to do us a favor. Let us know what your favorite part is in the comments below. Until we see you on another deck or another ship, be safe.